Hi, this is Abby. Today we're going to talk about how can we have enough time to do things we love in this life. Do we love things in life? Absolutely. How can we have more time in them, in doing them? With me today, my beautiful guests. I will start with Dr. Farah. Hi, Doctor.
Hi, Abby. Hi, everyone.
How are you, Doctor?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. Yeah, how are you guys?
I'm good, thank you. Elise, hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm really good, thank you.
Nice.
to be here.
And I have Tricia, our
Hello,
beautiful
everyone.
psychologist.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello.
Tricia, life is short and we do so many things we love, and sometimes we don't want to depart life because probably we want to keep doing what we're doing actually. And I do know somebody who is approaching the age of retirement, and he said, you know what, I wish I can have more time to do what I'm doing. I want to be with my family, number one. Number two, I want to maintain my health. And number three, I love my job. And I said, really? He said, yes, I love my job because this is what I wanted to do since I was a child. How can we have more time in doing what we love?
Well, I look at this very differently,
Right.
actually, because I don't hold on to your seats. The way I look at this is the moment I heard you say, how can we have more time, I felt pressure.
Right.
I feel pressure to hurry up, make a decision, regret what what I shouldn't be doing, look at what I should be doing, forget where I am, miss out on where I am. So
Do more.
do more, you know, not enough, and there's something wrong with me because I can't manage that. So I come at this whole time thing very differently. I truly, genuinely believe that what we love doing, we're doing in the moment. It may not look like it, but if we have a think about it, the reason we're doing it is for many reasons, and it's feeding us somehow. The moment I go into the dream world of, I'd love to be hiking in the forest in northern Queensland in Australia, or I'd love to be in the mountains, southern mountains and the Alps in France walking in the summer, I can feel literally miserable doing what I'm doing right now. And yet 5 seconds ago I was perfectly okay, enjoying time with in my work or with my clients or having a coffee or whatever. So the dream world, the imaginary world, will always make me feel pressure and as if there's something wrong with now. So I do appreciate that I like to, for instance, I like to exercise. I really do enjoy exercise. I like the buzz that I get afterwards. I like the movement. I don't take myself seriously at all, so I like to make a fool of myself and have some fun. So I do like to do that, but I also appreciate that if I'm not doing that, it's okay. I'll do it when I can. I'll do it when I get there, and when I do, I'll enjoy it. But I won't beat myself up for not being there. I won't make this life, the real one, where I am, any less than it is. So I might make a few lists of things to do in the next few weeks that might make me feel good, and maybe try something new and get in touch with people. And if it happens, it happens, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. Clearly my priorities are actually what I'm doing.
But
In the moment.
Yeah,
in the moment.
In the moment is one way, I guess. So, but like for me, it's strategy, right? Like I'm all about the strategy. How do I get to do what I want to do, right? So I just go with this is just how I do it, but knowing yourself is so important, right? You have to know what you actually love. You know,
That's true.
You have to make that,
I
that
agree.
connection.
That's very true.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you have to know what you love. You have to know what's important to you, right? And you have to know, we come back to the issue of time, right? Making time to do what we love, right? Now, life cycles, and that's the reality. Sometimes you're busy, sometimes you're not. Sometimes you're in a good mood, sometimes you're not. Sometimes your brain is working really well, sometimes it's not, you know? And so everything cycles. So for me, about optimizing time is about using, depending on my mood, depending on where I'm at, depending on my situation, I schedule what I do around that. So it becomes easier for me. It's not like I love my job. Honestly, I love my job. I love helping people.
As a doctor.
And even beyond that, that's strange to say that, like as a doctor, because I hate clinical medicine.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I feel suffocated. I can't do
limited, restricted.
Yes. And this is why I created my own company.
Yes. Right. Yes.
Because I can't sit in that boundary, right? I sat in the boundary for 10 years, 12 years.
I'm with you there.
Yeah, and I can't do it anymore. So, and despite all the advice and all the you can't do it like this, you know, I did it. I created my own space where I can help people the way I want to help people and the way people need. Right?
What you enjoy.
Yeah,
and
which
what
I
you love.
enjoy. Exactly.
And that's why you enjoy it, because you're in tune with yourself.
Exactly.
But also getting back to
it
your
aligns to my goals, right?
Yes,
to my
and
vision.
getting back to your first point, knowing what you want.
Exactly.
This is where I work. This is where I focus on.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Why is it that we don't know what we want? Because we're pleasing others. We're in other people's businesses. We're worried. As mothers, we're worried about our children's well-being. I don't know how many clients I have, and I've been a mother. I am a mother. I'm still a mother. But, I mean, I don't know how many clients I have, young mums particularly, who say, I haven't seen the inside of a gym since, you know, my child was born, you know, 33 years ago. But I nevertheless would like to get exercise and everything. And I say, well, is it more the fact that you're feeling guilt, that you're taking time out for yourself, that you don't think that you're worthy of actually getting what you want, that you're now, you know, of service to your family? These are the things that I question. Why is that going on?
It's strange you said that too, but I had a client, right, an elderly lady, you know, lots of medical problems going on, but we, you know, I do holistic, so we were discussing lots of things, and one of the exercises I gave her was to do something that she loved doing.
Yeah.
And we kept going through every single session, what do you love to do? Because she would give me one or two things, you know, what she'd love to do, but at the end, she never did it, right? So, but trying to understand why now, it's just because she has been a mother, a grandmother, and all she knows, and you know, when you spin it around, this is actually what she loves doing.
That's right.
She
You're
loves
doing what
caring.
you love. Doing what you love. You don't think so at the moment, because ego is going to try and find the victim in all of us. But we are doing what we
love doing, and that's what she's doing.
Yeah, and even if it looks unhealthy to other people from the outside, it's your truth. It's your existence that matters.
Some people really, they do what they love, but they want to maximize the joy in doing what they love.
Of course, because all pleasure becomes pain, because we want more of it. You know, the moment we've enjoyed something, we want it again. This is the addiction.
True.
This is the beginning of addiction, wanting the first hit of whatever it is. You never get that first hit back again. You never get that first incredible highlight. That's why people get faster, higher.
They feel like they're missing out. Because
they ski faster, or they jump out of a plane from a higher, or whatever they do to get that adrenaline rush which they're looking for from that first hit. You know, so all pleasure is, you know, we're constantly looking to get that pleasure back.
So we can't have more time in life. We can't buy time, but what we can do is exactly what you said. Don't put the pressure on you. Know exactly what you want, but the other side of it, some people might say, you know what, we know people who's doing what they love, but passively. They go to the clinic, they're doing this, they're doing that, they exercise, and by the end of the day they say, what did we do?
Exactly, but it's lacking that acknowledgement.
That's passive,
right?
that's living passive.
The awareness, yes.
Exactly, no awareness. It's just like no mindfulness, which is our course, one of our courses.
This is your expertise.
This is your expertise. Tell us, Elise, how can we maximize doing something we love?
What would you say to Abby's friend who's frustrated that he's running out of time to have fun?
Well, I did, when I was hiking once up Table Mountain, at the top I saw a really, really nice quote.
Where is Table Mountain?
In Cape Town.
That's it.
Yeah. So I remember it, and I'll always remember it, because it said, one of life's most precious gifts is time. So I think we just really need to appreciate our time, and even if we're doing small things, like if you're with your children and you're doing small things like feeding them or something, just appreciate it and just take a moment to really, wow.
And this is exactly the illusion of time, because when you're really in the moment,
it's really an illusion.
You don't have a past or a future, you're right there in that moment. And the Buddha has a wonderful quote.
Oh, nice.
And that is, you know, I wish I could say it properly. I'm sure if you looked it up you'd find the right word, so I'll paraphrase. Sorry, Buddha, but he says, you know, with his jolly laughter, you know, and everyone thinks we've got time.
Yeah.
You know. I'll clean it up when I have time. Right now I'm enjoying the warmth.
Exactly.
That's a nice one.
That's a good quote.
Yeah, you know,
that's true.
is it true that we have time? We don't really. I mean, it's not time that we have. It's now. What do I do now?
Yeah.
It's
what
not
do I
an
do
option.
right now?
I don't think it's in life.
can't
we
stop
have time.
time.
It's not an option. We can't stop time.
No.
We can't increase it.
We can't go back. We can't go forward.
Back. We can't. For sure, we can't go back. There's no time machine. We go backwards or forwards. But there is a time machine called a human who can focus on the moment and enjoy it to the fullest.
If my plan of doing something that I love makes me feel good, I'm going to keep it. I will never trade in the things that make me feel good.
Yeah, it's about
but if it makes me feel anxious that I'm not doing it, then I'll have to question that. You know?
But how about those people who's doing things they really don't care about?
That's the thing. So
for the money or for the status or for the family or for pleasing my parents or something. Let's say there is somebody, and there are many people who I know,
so many people.
they're doing things they don't really care for.
But this is it.
And then they suffer.
But it comes back to optimization, right?
Yeah.
So even, yes, you have to work, you have to feed your family, and you're doing this job from 8 to 5. Yes, that covers a lot of your day. But what are you doing with the precious hours when you go home?
Yeah.
Are you on social media? Are you putting on the TV?
Binging Netflix?
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, I mean, if you really stop and think, we waste a lot of time, right?
Yes.
We do, it's our culture, it's what happens naturally, because we are not stopping to think about what other options I have, you know, or we're not stopping to think that I can maximize this time better, I can use this time better. And even if you want to relax, go ahead, yeah.
We're not living intentionally as well.
Exactly. And it's about that intention. You have to really understand, and that's why knowing yourself is so key,
But
right?
your wording is perfect, that we have to stop,
Slow down.
stop,
Exactly.
because your wisdom can't be heard when you're chatting on the phone, talking to 3 different people at one time, you know, painting the walls, wallpapering the bathroom and cooking dinner all at the same time, which I can suggest that a lot of mothers probably out there definitely do.
Yeah.
You know, changing the baby and making sure everything, the shopping is done, and getting online to do the shopping, and there's a million things going on. I mean, and even your phone, you tend to be having 7 different conversations at the same time.
Simultaneously.
So where is the wisdom?
That is why, you know, for me it's so important to have that pause, right? Even if it's for 5 minutes for the day or 10 minutes for the day, have that pause, right? And stop and think, what am I doing? How am I feeling? You know, what have I done today? Just that 5 or 10 minute reflection can actually change your whole outlook on the world, right?
I'm sure that this is something that you're
breathing,
looking for, that you breathe and you get slow and you focus on
back to the moment.
What I need right now.
What kind of exercise you do? You have a nice exercise. I had a chat with you about it during what do you call it? Mindfulness. Is it like 7 seconds, closing your eyes and just breathe? What can you do?
We have that lovely exercise where we focus on the raisin and we take a moment to notice what we're holding in our hand. We use all our senses, we're connecting, and when you're doing that actually you don't feel time. I remember I remember that my stepfather has never tried meditation before, and I managed to trick him into a 5-minute meditation. And I was like, you see, you've just focused for 5 minutes on a raisin.
That's grounding.
That's meditation.
Solve the world's problems.
Yeah, solve his problems. It's really important.
It was really fun.
That's lovely.
No, because that connection, you actually feel your brain pause. Right? Your brain takes a mental break,
down.
right? From whatever else was happening before. You took that mental break and
came to the
and breathing. You mentioned breathing before. I had someone tell me I need to learn how to breathe. You know, he was like, and I get that because we are on a constant go, we're on a constant high, you know, and when you look at breathing, I'm very aware of my breathing, and I know that. I know when things are fast paced and I need to get it done now. It's about
you're panting.
I feel my breaths being very short, but because when I'm aware of that, and then I do my own pause behind my desk and I take my deep breath in and I slow it down, right?
Hold on a minute, what's
Yeah,
going
even
on
when I'm
here?
driving as well, when you
True.
feel the anxiety, oh, I need to get there, I need to do this, and I feel my breath getting short. I'm like, oh my God, when was the last time I took a deep breath?
Yeah.
And that's just so important to
And
know.
nobody teaches us
And
this.
nobody teaches us that, right?
Well, you know what? Nobody teaches this because I don't think we've been taught any kind of life sciences or life art or spirituality or something about the breathing in school, which is day one.
Right.
We've been taught math, physics, chemistry. I'm not saying it's not important. It is absolutely
Well, the focus has
vital.
been on the head, the thinking, rather than the feeling,
Exactly.
and the getting in
Exactly.
touch.
Exactly,
Yeah.
which is what we're doing more now, calculating in physics and math and geography and history or breathing. If somebody taught us way back how to properly breathe and why we're breathing, I think it would have made a huge difference.
Definitely.
Now, tell us what is your opinion about how to have more time maybe in doing something you love. What do you love in life anyway? Do you really go through some pressure when you bring the idea of, you know what, I should have more time and things I love, as Tricia said? Or is it better to become more laid back and think about who am I really, as Dr. Farah said? Whatever your technique is, find a way to find your own true message in life, who you are, and whenever you find that, it's joy by itself. Why? Because you are time, we are time. This whole universe is just time. So do what you love and enjoy it. And don't think there is a pill and you can swallow it that will give you more time in life. Nothing is like that. Subscribe, share, and join us somehow. Bye-bye now.